Time to do something with all these scraps.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wolf Ridge Woodworking. As you saw from the intro, I've got a bunch of these. These are old pen blanks that for pens that I've made. I try not to throw anything away, and my bin was overflowing. So this is just a small fraction of my scraps from pen making. So I'm going to make something out of them. I got to take a couple of the tags off of them and do the Tetris job of getting them all shoved down in there. So that's what this project this week is going to be. But I do want to, let me just shove this all over here. I want to show you a couple of things one of the subscribers has sent to me over the last month or so. Really appreciate it, Paul. Some beautiful, stunning things. These are a couple of things he sent me yesterday. A small little ring box. I believe this is an ash bottom and a mahogany top. And what amazes me is how thin Paul was able to get these sides, and just a beautiful, beautiful fit on that. And then a centering jig. I had one of these, but I was using a rivet, and it just, the rivet, it didn't work anymore. So thank you, Paul, for sending this. This is going to be great. And then a couple of things he sent me a little bit back. Again, a little lidded box, and again, just stunning. The weight on it is, to me, is just perfect, and I absolutely love these boxes. And here's a little bit of a taller one. Paul, drop a note in the comments and remind me what these woods are. I know what these are, but I got old man mind and don't remember what these are. I just got this one yesterday, so I remember it. But anyway, and again, the weight of the lid is just perfect, and I love the decorative detail. So anyway, Paul sent me these. Paul's been a subscriber for a long time now, and always has some really good things to say. He uses all fresh green wood that he's collected from around him, which I think is another great thing of using just materials from around your local area. I love that about it. So anyway, thank you, Paul, very much. I'm very humbled to receive those, and it means the world of me. So thank you. And so let's get some resin mixed up, and then we'll get to turning this thing. I've got it out of the pressure pot, and you can see it looks really good. Crystal clear, no bubbles whatsoever. And look at that, that's so cool right there. I really like that. I don't even remember what blank or what pen I used to create that. But anyway, this is really cool. I changed my mind about putting on a piece of wood on the bottom. I just think this looks too cool to cover up. But what I will do is I will make it flat, because there is a little indent right here. But first, what I'm going to do is mix up a little epoxy, attach a glue block, and then we'll get to working on the shape from the outside, and then also the inside. Probably going to take some of this stuff off up here. But anyway, so let's get some epoxy mixed up and get it glued. Alrighty, so I've got it shaped kind of like the way I wanted it. The way I'm going to do the lid is it's going to sit down in here, and I made this angle that you saw me do a while ago. So what you saw me doing just now, though, is hollowing it out with a 2-inch Forstner bit. I've gone as far as I can go. Unfortunately, my extension for the bit is too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the carbide square cutter and cut back some more on this so that I can get the drill bit down in there further. It's just going to make it so much easier as deep as this thing is. I'm actually going to have to switch over to my hollower number 1 because it's got the rigidity to get way deep down in there. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get to turning. All right, so what I think I got to do is I'm going to switch over to my regular carbide rather than the negative rake. I might get a little bit of chip out, but I'm not going to go all the way to the thickness that I want. In case there is chip out, I can come back hopefully with the negative rake one and be able to clean any of that up. It just doesn't get through it as quick as the regular. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty then, that was a little bit shocking, I should say. I was running about 1500 RPM, and I don't think that was a good idea. Now that I think back to it, I mean, I wasn't taking big cuts, but anyway, it got a catch and came flying off. So I guess I'll switch back to the negative rake, and I've got it on a worm screw now. Unfortunately, it broke at the, which that's good. The epoxy held, but the piece of the tenon that I had on there just came apart. So it came apart at the wood malfunctioned. So anyway, I'm a little bit more nervous about the worm screw. Hopefully it holds. I'm definitely going to be standing on this end of the lathe in case it comes flying again. All right, so let's get this trued back up and then go back to doing the inside. All right, well, unfortunately, that's all I'm going to be able to do to it for now. I'm gonna finish it, but yeah, I'm not happy that it's doing that. But maybe somebody can comment. The tools just, they bounce around. They're not really even cutting. I don't know if it's because it's so far out. I don't know what's going on. But what I may wind up doing is getting maybe like a 3-inch or a 2.5-inch Forstner bit and hogging a little bit more of it out. But for now, what I'm going to do, I am going to finish this. I don't know how it's going to look with it being cloudy, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get as tight here. But anyway, I'll give it a go. It's not very, deep. Yeah, it's still got a bit to go. But, what do you do? So I'm going to finish it off. We're going to make our lid for it, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, that was fun. That was challenging, and I still need to figure out how to get these deep bowls or these deep fixtures done. I don't know if it was because of the acrylic or what. It seems to be the acrylic that gives me a hard time. Maybe drop a comment below. What do you do when you've got these deep acrylic forms that you're trying to do? It just, I've got the mid-size Easy Wood tools, and they just chatter a lot. So I'm not sure if it's my headstock, it's my tools aren't big enough. I don't know. Drop a comment. Let me know. Help me out. But anyway, I think it's beautiful. I'm really, really happy with that, the lid and the finial that I built into it. And it's just a happy accident that the angle that I did the top here is the same angle that I did the lid for. So I was really, really happy with that. It's still pretty clear. Not perfect. I probably could put it on maybe the buffing wheel, but I think for right now it's going to be okay, because I do want to figure out either I'm going to get some new tools or I'm going to get a larger Forstner bit and grab it on my big jaws and put a towel in here and hollow it out a little bit more, because it is a little bit heavy. I only got down to about here. So anyway, I really, really think it's cool the way the gold, the different pieces come in. I mean, you can stare at this, or at least I can, and I just, look at the different things in it. There's just so much going on. But, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. If you didn't like it, tell me why. That's the one thing I do ask, that if you give me that thumbs down, tell me why you didn't like it. That way I can improve. Maybe it wasn't your thing, and if that's the case, no problem. So that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate you guys. The channel is growing like crazy, and I really appreciate it. If this is your first time, or you've been around for a little bit and you want to see other videos, click right here. If you want to become a subscriber, click up here. Click that bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, I wish you and your family a blessed day. Thank you.